fuck who you know and what you've done. The only difference between us is time. I can give a fuck about your pockets and what kind of car you drive. It's about what you're doing and who owns it. I'm independent and still a slave fighting for freedom. Fuck crooked cops and a corrupt system full of mindless consumers. It's time to wake up, turn off your TVs and fight for something. The right to bear arms is to protect us from ourselves. I'ma kill the static.
I'm stuck behind the truck. I can pass, get off, or just sit here stuck. Gas is overpriced and my windshield is dirty. Lights coming at me in a hurry, vision's blurry from a lack of sleep. I feel trapped between all the lines they drew and signs they posted.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
Sometimes I feel lost, wishing I could steal the clock and turn it back. I live for options, try to react with caution, then I drowned in my thoughts. I try to think ahead, though nothing goes to plan. And if I live for now, a blank map would be hard to understand. I guess life's in moderation, a little bit of both, but how much of which? Freedom is a shackle if you let it. Learn and don't regret it, crash and burn to understand before you get it. It's the price of life. Fall before you fly, in time we all die. You'll regret what you didn't, not the things that you tried. Defend it with your life if it's worth it. Nothing in this world is perfect until you give it your all. Only perception is flawed. Envision the chase, you got a dream to embrace. Nothing's what it seems and all is out of place. Fuck a face, only actions are a taste of what's real. And even then lies spill. Kill or be killed, it's up to you. Never let go and walk to your own beat. Your pulse is tempo and in your head lies defeat. Suppress it and watch it recede with machines programmed from the start. Learn to break free.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
Life's what you make it, however you describe it. To each their own, there's no wrong or right. Each day I learn trying to think outside of what's comfortable. I could crash today or succeed tomorrow. Either way, I'ma take it as it comes. I'm not at war with you, I'm battling myself. Life's a highway and I'm chasing what's heartfelt. Whether or not you agree.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, huh?
Who were you to pick a leaf and stop its existence? Kill for cash, it's a corporate day and age. We need to advance independent business. Fuck the world, we can't fix ourselves. In a pot that won't melt, living to buy what they put on a shelf and getting by with dreams of wealth, lotteries, drive-thrus, false news, and clocks with snooze. We're programmed to sleep, slow down and breathe, and wait to truth. Underground is a label, fuck what you perceive. These are words to beats, I'm planting ominous seeds. We We need to fight back cause they profit off disease. Our lives are in their pockets and they're stealing all the trees. Who's the terrorists, us or them? We kill for freedom, then they'll be for a product. Consumers are slaves, with orderly conduct, living in fear.
The elements of the state are low.
As one man, I can't change the earth, but remove one brick and all may tumble to the dirt.
So cold without you, so lonely.
As one man, I can't change the earth, but remove one brick and all may tumble to the dirt.
The elements of the state are low.
I stand my own ground and look death in the eyes. Use my last breath to try, never rest till I rise. Fists raised till demise synchronize. There's power in numbers, unite to stand tall. Was this land without us? And fuck those who doubt us. You can take my guns and home, but my pride I own. Fuck a throne, I'll never salute you. King to no man, you see through. Poisoned all the people, there's no army of one. Your army protects funds, oil and stocks, foreign soil and precious rocks. We can place blame and live through excuses. We can take the reins and get rid of the useless. I love this country, so never confuse this with hate. Fuck George Bush and all who dictate. It's time to awake before we die from greed.
The elements of the state are low.
As one man, I can't change the earth, but remove one brick and all may tumble to the dirt.
So cold without you, so lonely.
As one man, I can't change the earth, but remove one brick and all may tumble to the dirt.
The elements of the state are low. The elements of the state are known.
Shackle society's imagination and breed a world of incarceration. How are we free when freedom's dependent upon obligation? It's all about the bucks. 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 Meaningless fucks. Who you know and what you drive. What's pride? Hip-hop ain't a logo or the wheels that you send. It's not a money clip, a ass and tits with a grin. It's a state of mind, a stage on one mic. It's me able to say whatever the fuck I like. It's not a TV, radio, suit or tie. It's me chasing dreams, ready to die. The steps I take and the thoughts I think. So if a boat goes under, the captain let it sink. I set course and stay true, every day making moves. Fuck your industry and its trends. Hip-hop's not backstabbing friends, it's free thought in crates. Notebooks and Andrew Pot and escape. All plots in my grave. Hip-hop is freedom, not cash and marketing. I twist trees and spark it when I see fit. Forever unsigned and independent, expressed through my penmanship. I live for passion and with my life I'll defend my shit.
I represent underground.
Fuck being a star, cause stars burn out. I'd rather be a planet, get high and spin around. Fuck being a star, cause stars burn out. I'd rather be a planet, get high and spin around. Fuck being a star, cause stars burn out. These These are my shoes, and this is my life. I walk where I choose, and try to think outside of the box. Unorthodox. My life is stay calm during crisis. My passion is priceless. It's a worldwide compliance that with death won't be silenced. The truth won't hide, though ignorance will rise. Life's like a game of paper, rock, scissors, backed by compromise, organized to grow. What you see is what you get. This is my life, not a show. Ready to fight for what I know. Every chance is my last, I give my all. Passion's my purpose, success the goal. Give a fuck what you think, cause of my time I'm in control. I handle business where leaders never follow. Without love it's hollow, untrue is fake. No matter how hard to swallow, it never fails. I'll never not be me for record sales.
Le hip-hop, mon bastion, ma passion, mes émotions. Pars-en mal, putain, ça partira en baston. Alors passe ton chemin, on n'a rien en commun. J'ai pris les commandes et commencé comme un médicament calmant. Le récit commando, ici pas de battement en touche. Bossard quand je la capte m'en douce. Ici trop menti pour un plan, on menti à plein temps. On m'a tout dit de midi à minuit. Mes métiers maudits, y'a rien à foutre, j'aurais dit. C'est mon truc, j'y ai cru. Façon accrue, j'ai écrit, on crée mes émotions. Parfois positif ou parfois écrit. Hurler mes tripes cash ou au second degré. Faut que tu t'agrippes, mon trip, c'est les rimes en rafale. J'espère que t'as intégré Redbioul.
Me not can walk through the valley until me know Solarez, me say him go and feel. I'm on mind, body and soul. Me love Solarez from my one day whole. So me not can walk through the valley until Revelation 5, prophecy filled. We are gonna smoke marijuana, sit back and chill. Me love Solarez, so with Rastaman we build. Pack up the fire, we take I'm on higher. Then you see we young go praise one Messiah, but him become in two different names. Then you see that's how knowledge it begin. Yo, keep this one go read the old scripture. Then you see we come with paint mental picture. Like elixir messenger come we fix ya. 145,000 he picks ya. True love and the boy named harming us. We come harming us, no one can be harming us.
Solarez comienza, paso a paso sigue al frente y empieza. La tormenta de palabras se atacan. A la mente ponte vivo, te digo. Ten cuidado mi amigo, persigo a un mi sueño diferente, donde el apoyo a veces no se siente, pero lo hago expresando yo mi mente. Es por mi gente donde crece el café, maíz, la caña, los frijoles y la ceiba. Son mis raíces y críticas, ten cuidado, porque el orgullo nunca me ha faltado. Yo soy Chapín con Los Ángeles mezclado, pues el Quexal nunca lo he olvidado. Y a uno mano yo nunca he matado. Y si me tiras nunca olvides tu futuro, porque la karma te regresa, te lo juro.
Worldwide, it's still independent. Fuck your record deals. Fuck 'em.
Uncle Sam has a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he has some pigs, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink there, an oink everywhere, an oink oink. Uncle Sam has a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
I paint many pictures with the mark of my pen. This paper is my canvas, can you see where I live? I paint many pictures with the mark of my pen. This paper is my canvas, can you see where I've been? I've been on the top of the world and in the same breath beneath it. Too tired to reach and still reaching. To each his home, beneath the trees is home. I've been tied outside and in the cage, free to roam and vice versa.
What's the worst of what could happen when life's like at this point in time subtracting? I watch it happen, release life's tests and stress through laughing. Well, it's collapsing.
Left to grab something stable when nothing's secure. We get lost in commotion based on perception. We each hold the pen trying to establish connection. Lost the intersections with a pocket full of hope.
I got life's lessons to cope. My life's like a picture, I can paint many strokes. My moods and attitudes allude like colors used, mixed and confused. I'll paint my gray skies till I watch them change to blue.
Paint my gray skies blue,
cause I'm the artist that drew.
We all create views. stroke, able to choose what's seen. Though it's wrong's not perceived properly, so we assume probably. I got a palette full of colors never seen, full spectrum in my dream.
Or so it seems. My spectrum's a rainbow of array. When I write, I display ways I feel, speak to tell, and prevail this portrait to be seen. I paint my dreams, I'm an illustrator of life.
I paint many pictures with a mark of my pen. This paper is my canvas, can you see where I live? I paint many pictures with a mark of my pen. This paper is my canvas, can you see where I've been? I paint many pictures with a mark of my pen. This paper is my canvas, can you see where I've been? What are written words, but symbols aligned to express visual purpose, to record events, emotion, thoughts. Each person as an individual uses these symbols labeled as the alphabet to describe, like pictures on a wall. Each letter from the alphabet is placed into different patterns. Each pattern forms a picture, and with all these pictures in place, one can see a story, while each story is dependent on the hand that draws and the eyes in which interpret. So not always should conclusions be drawn, for a picture is worth 1,000 words, though 1,000 words may be worthless.
I'm a 62-year-old lawyer, and I first started smoking marijuana 41 years ago. In 1965, when I was a first-year law student at Georgetown Law School in Washington, D.C., I've been a regular marijuana smoker ever since. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the responsible use of marijuana by adults, and it should be of no interest or concern to the government. There is nothing wrong with smoking pot. It is time we stopped arresting and started respecting otherwise law-abiding citizens who smoke marijuana responsibly. My name is Keith Stroup. I am the founder and currently legal counsel for NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. For more than 30 years, NORML has provided a voice in the public policy debate for the tens of millions of Americans who smoke marijuana responsibly. We are the marijuana smokers' lobby. NORML supports the elimination of all penalties for the personal use of marijuana, regardless of whether one is smoking marijuana for medical use or for personal pleasure. This is generally called decriminalization. We also support the right of consumers to cultivate marijuana for personal use. NORML further supports the establishment of a legally regulated market where consumers could buy marijuana from a safe and secure environment. This is generally called legalization. As the country discovered when we ended alcohol prohibition, it is only by providing a legally regulated market that we can avoid the crime, corruption, and violence associated with a black market. It is time for those of us who smoke marijuana to stand up, light up, and let the world know how we feel. If we simply continue to hide in our homes and smoke marijuana privately, these laws will never change. Marijuana smoking in the right setting can be a very helpful and enriching experience. We need to develop the courage to say that publicly. Marijuana smokers are good citizens who work hard. We raise families, we pay taxes, and we contribute in a positive manner to our communities. We are not criminals. Let's stand up and proudly make that point. We must make certain that our voices are heard loud and clear and that our votes are counted. Any marijuana smoker who fails to vote is part of the problem. And if you do vote, make sure the candidate knows how important this issue is to you and your families. We must talk honestly with our public officials and candidates for public office, and the message is simple. We're here, we smoke, and we vote. To learn what you can do to help, contact NORML at www.norml.org or call us at 202-483-5500. Again, NORML is a marijuana smokers lobby, and if you smoke marijuana or if your friends or family members smoke marijuana, please get involved and help us legalize marijuana for the responsible use by adults. In conclusion, let me say that we all have a voice that can be heard. You don't have to be a lawyer like me or an MC like Ominous Words. No matter what your profession, income, or age, it's important that you speak up, and the message is simple. Stop arresting responsible marijuana smokers. Thank you for your support.
Sounds penetrate bloodstreams, tugging on your heartstrings, creating a mood, try escaping the tune, meaning it's safe in the womb. Sounds penetrate bloodstreams, tugging on your heartstrings, creating a mood, try escaping the tune, meaning it's safe in the womb. My words vibrate with these sounds, tickling your drums, trickling till done. Like a faucet with a leak, I make noise in my sleep. Communication's how we must bridge the gap before the hinges snap and all the doors are shut. It's opportunity gone, controlled by the waves, mellow or intense. To perception, you're a king, so build defense to what you think. A product of a sight, shed light for freedom. You can't fight what's leading and ain't alive and breathing. H-O-P-E, not in him but us, he was a man at best. And when it rains, we all walk on water. Thou shalt not judge, though you do, so who's true? All's created equal, except for our shoes and the fashions we choose. Whatever happened to truth and sounds penetrate bloodstreams, tugging on your heartstrings, creating a mood, try escaping the tune, we ain't even safe in the womb. Sounds penetrate bloodstreams, tugging on your heartstrings, creating a mood, try escaping the tune, we ain't even safe in the womb. Injecting bullshit through umbilical cords. It's a political war. This ain't a country, it's a store never before seen. Respect the red, white, and blue. Fuck the green that don't breathe and stay true. Confused all the many that struggle for a penny. We're slaves to wages sending you to a war that rages. Freedom is free, not stipulations. They freed blacks and enslaved us all. It's outrageous how time turns pages and through races they build walls. Lead or follow, I'll bleed before I swallow my pride. Wondering why all the patriots died for you to sit behind the TV and hide, kill the static. The sun spins while our son's life's end. For a battle we can't win, comprehend. Since all the king's men who have fallen for wrongful gain, cash can never overcome hunger and pain.
I want justice. Right?
Is that not justice?
That's street justice.
What's wrong with street justice?
Oh, just let the animals wipe themselves out.
God willing. Fuck them. Everybody who looks like them. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Good guys, they die first, right? Those school kids and moms, family men, they don't want to catch the stray bullets in the noodle. To protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf, you understand? I said you protect the sheep by killing the motherfucking wolves. No, you didn't hear me. You listening, but you
Sounds
didn't hear me.
penetrate bloodstreams, tugging on your heartstrings, creating a mood, try escaping the tune, we ain't even safe in the womb. A man speaks his mind, a pussy holds his peace. How can we run the world when we can't run our streets? A million street sweepers couldn't rid the bacteria. Every one of us is starving. The world's a cafeteria, demise from fear. I build a bigger soapbox if the world couldn't hear. I got shit to say, this ain't for health, fame, or wealth. I write to release, always practicing my freedom of speech.
Constantly moving and I'm constantly thinking. Many people in the world are dying and grieving. No time to sit around and wait for a sign. Stay on the mission to take what's mine. We're trying to keep the peace and take from the greed. Giving back to the streets for who are in need. For a better future of all our young seeds. And all the motherfuckers are in my family tree.
Instigator, represent the illest art Cali. Don't get caught slipping in a really dark alley. Individuals got your third eye bugged out. Hold it down from the backpackers to the thugs out. I represent for my peeps, where the herb at, eyesight, word on the streets. Know you heard that, asthma. Maximize every syllable available. If you want my CD, it's available.
What is it? What is it?
The freshest California specialist, rep that to the death and nothing less will be accepted. My method shine brighter than the bezels on your necklace. West is definitely in effect, so sign an X up on your checklist. We stay on some next shit, cause we about to wreck shit. Have them waiting by the exit, hella breathless, feeling restless. Cause they beats are fat, but they flows are anorexic. And we bringing it back with that heat you ain't expected.
Bang to the boogie, homie, boogie to the bang. For my Southern Cali swag, watch me do my G-thing. Hopping in the low rider, blowing perps to the brain. It's the tail of the west side, it's twerk in the game. Don't get it fucked up, I go hard in the paint. The business stay tucked, sick soil the flame. You busters get touched quick regardless of fame. You suckers ain't shit, weak bars in the chain. White tee in the fitted, I spit it so vivid. You snitches gon' get it talking, but you don't live it. P-Dub.
Well, I'm not what you expected, then some. Original styles I lend and extend some. Sensitive MCs been known to offend some. If that rhyme don't apply, then don't take offense then. Gil Rock, E-Time's too much to mention. Underground ascension beyond comprehension. So suckers pay attention until my verse sets in.
Hat and pockets be my name, hat and pockets the job. I'll put the pistol to your head, have you scream for God. This white boy got the hood up in a crisis. Cause to see the bank account rising like gas prices. Now I can make it rain, not cash, I mean hammers. So just like the jungle, have it rain bananas. Not bananas, not bag of niggas pushing off dime. Just for extra change for fucking Coronas and limes.
When the weed get broken up, look to the sky and it seem to open up. It ain't raining, the angels is choking up. Beyond explaining, we ain't even smoking up. Holy water rap baptized, it's a sermon, reverend, keep it burning. Take a toke of my holy smoke. You can hold my sack and say you dope.
Check it. It takes hard work daily, so do us no favors. What separates us from little to majors? They in a league of their own when on top of this. It's euphoric on the grindstone with ominous. Synonymous with sound so serious. Whack MC's furious when they start hearing this. A cool dude, but I'll smush you like Parker. Make your attitude alter, you're dealing with authors.
Yo, can I spit it for a minute? All these dudes up in the place, you know I got to get up in it. I rip for days and days, but I don't get paid. So many ways to waste your life, even more ways to make a change. Some get paid insane, they put it in your brain, but they as lonely as a bride stood up on her wedding day. Some men proclaim profane, act like they got it rain, but you ain't got no scriptures, son, so your message ain't the same.
It's just that H-I-P, H-O-P, known to make it H-I-P, P-O-P. It's that milk, M-I-L-K, capital C, H-A-M, but no ham in me. Known to beat streets and crush crews, where even backpackers pop caps, and I ain't even talking mushroom. We bust new, just think to imagine. This all started with cardboard spray paint and your mama mad at you.
Come a long way. Fuck underground in the mainstream too. A pen and a pad, a mic and a dream. It's just hip hop, no matter the packaging.
It's called Precious to Conform. You want? I was born with precious to conform, mentally torn between reality and dream, with knowledge continually busting at the seam. Hence the green and government scheme. The root of all evil is we fight the machine, chasing that American dream of subconscious routine and infection, with cameras on every intersection like we need them. Recollection of freedom when society lost, and death evil leads of left bleeding. As soon as we believe in leaving the nations left grieving, fighting for kids. The actual fact is, what's who I believe, slavery was abolished to generate more taxes, higher income brackets, basket tours for the government to practice, stacking chips. Freedom is an incarceration for those who resist, and God we trust the sum is common sense. Refuse to pledge as you spend pence. Slaves to ignorance, racism is past tense. Towards a system we need to direct the offense. Party non-conformance to direct the corporate office. Professional to novice. Mind control to top this situation. We're all servants. America's the plantation. Built hate and segregation. Comprehend what we're facing. Suicide with anticipation. Men of bones and skin. Struggling with temptation. Facing insubordination. When we the people must stand as one nation. Not divided by political affiliation. Time is wasted with misplaced concentration. With the mental prisons where we're placed in without acclamation, it's false information, receives ovation, brainwashing a generation to focus on denomination instead of self-modification, and constraining agitation in any situation, giving greed glorification. A gift is patience, so practice waiting. But knowledge is acquired between two revelations. The left and right hemisphere behind your faces, controlled by electrical traces, as society installs anger between races. Separation through phases, so we run blindly through mental mazes, with shackles and barcodes end up in cages. Slaves to minimum wages. 8 days for skateboarding is outrageous when controversy is ageless and hostilities plastered on front pages. Distribution of numbers until we all remain nameless. So fuck the government. To monarchy we're resident. Freedom of speech, but our votes irrelevant. Raise your mentality. Think for yourself. Fuck taxes and retain your wealth before you're hypnotized. Insert a chip, become computerized. Gain knowledge and monopolize. While there's still a chance to legalize weed. Young minds to enhance. Fuck the system. It's like business and crime when you twist them. Organized confusion, state of illusion. Blinded by laws, a life of delusion and revolt. Only solution before enterprise rise and poverty is our inclusion. conclusion. Take heed before they reform a law and tax us to breathe. Indeed, brainwashed to produce an evil seed. Justice overcome by greed. For what comes next? There is no written text. Intervening government dialects while leading neglects America. Home of the free physically, but shackled up mentally.
I ain't the dopest MC, just the best to being Steve. Freedom's in your head, not the wage that they pay you. If you never stand, then they'll never uncage you. Democratic is the people to rule. They pay more for prisoners than kids in our schools. Speak truth, then let's get to the root, and let's not hide it. Fighting, inciting riots. Second Amendment, no pretending. Standing with guns drawn on the White House lawn. George Bush can suck a dick. Patriot Act is us standing tall, not our phones tapped. Try to understand the way I react is out of love, so stay informed. Ron Paul or Al Gore, either way it's an inconvenient truth. Proof is how we walk out blind and chalk all the dreams with get rich quick schemes and your wish list. That's why we're all confused by birthdays and Christmas. Can you buy shit but never dismiss this? It's the truth. Relentless pursuit of happiness. It's an American abattoir, wishing on a star but getting no answers. And then that's why truth won't spread, cause they got us full of cancer. From all the food, tobacco and booze. I say we wake up, tie the laces on their shoes so they trip. Kick them while they down. They got the weapons and now we look like clowns on foreign soil, passing it around. It's called ammunition, intuition I'm spitting. It's time to rise, it's time to rise. Open eyes and synchronize. The powers to be, it's just we, Steve. Ominous words are what I speak from these thoughts to the curved vision blurred. Time to wake up, time to wake up. Freestyle I do, move, try to pursue the life of happiness. Kill the static. In 2007 it is killing habits. Discriminate against all cause of race, sex, or creed. In time we all bleed. It's time to wake up so that we can all live free. Chasing dreams, fucking 9 to 5. That's the way I move. Democratic, we must thrive. Democracy. Try to understand it's just we. This is our land, trying to live free. We need trees to breathe, but you cut them down cause we need space to live. It's time to give, not just take. Fake are most of these people. That's why I say fuck them, they're see-through. Let me hear that.
My arm started to itch, so I scratched it and got bit by a dragon that then ripped from my skin and asked me what the fuck I've been doing, questioning my movement and offering solutions for improvement after making it clear that nothing's free. He spit flame, forged a sword and passed it down with a key. Said the world's about to end, the rest is up to me. And with a flap of his wings he was gone. And before I could even think, the ground started to shake and I was swooped off my feet, hanging from a branch above a herd of animals I've never seen. Then the tree started to speak.
I just saved your life, so you owe me one. The force is connected, we'll meet again before your journey's done.
Then I fell to the earth, never dropping sword or key. Then jumped to my feet, still not knowing what to think, wide-eyed and amazed. To the left was rock face, to the right was the ravine. So I climbed a higher ground, dragging a sword. It was encrusted in jewels and really weathered from time. Too heavy to swing and engraved with a rhyme. Then the sword got hot, grew grew wings and started to fly. I followed it for hours past where ground meets the sky till I stumbled on a stream. I took a knee, started to drink, then seen eyes beneath the surface. Thought they were mermaids till they surfaced, half female, half serpents. I clenched my fist and got nervous.
We're the protectors of the stream, the fear in your heart. If you escape our temptation, we'll catch you with a bite. Relax, we won't hurt you.
I turned to run, started to fall, there was a hole beneath the brush. Time started to slow, and all came to a hush. I was floating in midair when everything went dark. Then I awoke next to a fire, unable to move.
We're the protectors of the stream, the fear in your heart. If you escape our temptation, we'll catch you with a bite. Relax, we won't hurt you.
I never fell, I was bit, still dizzy and all limp. I had to think of something, so I started looking around until I could feel my body, a puppet without master, till something hit me oddly. The key on my possession fit the bite of my calf. I stuck it in and turned it, then my soul poured out my nose. I picked up my lifeless body, tiptoed through the darkness, found an empty log to call home, then climbed back into my carcass. I watched the sunrise while wondering why me. I had an empty stomach, just staring at that key, till I seen a flock of swords fly by. I set course towards the suns, it was hot, imagining what's next. I walked for 4 days without seeing a trace of life, but smoke in the distance built more foe than friendships. So I approached with caution, had deja vu, went my gut and walked in. There was a note on the chest that said, your purpose will soon be revealed, so until then, I couldn't make out the signature. I was just glad I had some food and furniture. I took a look around at the couch, 2 chairs, table and weird plant, there was a pipe in the chest. I snapped the branch, packed the bowl and sat down. It tastes like mixed fruit and the smoke was orange. Before my second hit, there was the knock at the door. I opened it, they walked past me, never answering the questions I was asking. There stood 2 men, one a bow, the other a sword. Never even a glance till I creaked the floorboard, then they left in a hurry. I was confused, it wasn't clear. Didn't know what to think till I walked past the mirror. I guess the plan had powers, cause I couldn't see myself. I gathered my possessions, feeling confident. Fresh on the tracks, I wondered where they were headed, till I came upon the camp. There was a couple thousand tents and a sea of soldiers singing.
If it moves, destroy it, together we're a force. If it moves, destroy it, together we're a force. Long live the king.
They were from 6 to 8 feet tall, skin was see-through, no clothes at all, just a weapon and a shield. Out the window was the confidence I built, unsure of what to do. I slowly made my way towards those swords I'd seen, and no matter how much I smoked, I felt like I was being watched. Then I realized I was lost. I started to climb a tree till the branch yanked me off.
Get off of me.
And threw me to the ground, telling me it would cost. I pulled out my matches, then he had a change of heart. I shimmied up the bark from branch to branch till I came across the hole in the tree. Looked inside, couldn't believe it, there was a dock in the boat, connected by rope, ready to go. I said fuck it and said sell. The sky was green, the water was purple. The wind started to blow, so that was one less hurdle. Still no clue to where I was or why. Feeling relaxed till the remains of this boat floated by and the wind died. Silence was broken from water splashing. I turned and there was a huge yellow dragon standing over 20 feet tall. Do you still have the key? Yes, I replied. The end grows near, protect the key with your life. Brace yourself and prepare to fight. Then he sunk beneath the waves. I stood confused and afraid with the key in my fist. Then the sky turned gray and I heard a hiss.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Just sleeping. What time is it?
About 10?
I had a crazy dream.
Oh,
Crazy. Dragons and flying swords and keys and all kinds of shit, man.
You need to quit smoking.
Dang. Well, shit, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Give me a call in about an hour.
Alright, so sleep good. And remember, we won't hurt you.
forever unsigned and fucking up the system. One rhyme at a time. One rhyme at a time. One rhyme at a time. Hate me or love me, I know you heard of me. Never will I stop, clever rhymes will drop till I lay in the hole they dug me. Life is ugly, but it's all we really own. Fuck what's shown and profit driven, make a living. Trade your time for cash so you can spend it. Comprehended, I'm independent and only work for self. People claim to be pushing weight, but ain't hustling like me. They only paint pictures that they think people wanna see. I own businesses and still got endorsements, products with my name and logo. I've been rhyming 415 and snowboarding for over 10. Corkbacks on 5 will always be my favorite spin. I slang snowboards, glass pipes, clothes and CDs. I feed people's needs. Promotional materials with marketing schemes. We're all chasing dreams. The only difference is for cash some switch teams. I'm forever unsigned with an army beside me. Never run blindly cause I'm armed with experience and got investors to back it. No time for sleep and still feel like I'm slacking. It's all about the noise you create. Do people embrace it or escape? For cash I'll never change. Ominous words true to self. They say I'm underground, but I'm commercial as fuck. Cause commercial is the trade or exchange of a buck. And I got product in my trunk ready to dump for cash. They say I'm underground, but I'm commercial as fuck. Cause commercial is the trade or exchange of a buck. And I got product in my trunk ready to dump for cash. They say I'm underground, but I'm commercial as fuck. Cause commercial is the trade or exchange of a buck. And I got product in my trunk ready to dump for cash. If you think I give a fuck, then you're confused and need to change your point of views. I stew and smoke, then create new to provoke so I can forget about my bills. Time kills when you just wanna skate, write rhymes and flow down snow-covered hills with a sack that heals. But business is business and business pays the bills. That's why I'm perfecting all my trades. Freedom's not a wage, but the mind state you engage. People got the power, you give them. They say I'm underground, but I'm commercial as fuck. Cause commercial is the trade or exchange of a buck. And I got product in my trunk ready to dump for cash. Influential, imagine moving the world with the wave of a pencil. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for what I'm not. Respected for what I've done than envy for what I got. From an insignificant species, killing for gain, it's murder in God's name. False prophets creating waves for jobs and war. While battles rage on beliefs overseas on our streets. It's a people form, living to buy, looking the sky for hopes. Tying ropes to unknown label dreams. Never let go, you might fall to your knees. Independence is the right to fight for what you think. My words are on point like crosshairs to Kennedy. Violence ain't remedy. Cash controls troops, troops control the land. Learn your enemies to truly understand that it's our duty to stand. So when someone tries to take your hopes and dreams and you're no longer free, will you stand tall and just hand it to the thieves? And if they then try to take everything you love, would you cower in the corner or start to push and shove? You can't let them catch you. I stand ground like a statue. My heart's full of passion and callous from time. A slave to the almighty, quarter, nickel, penny and dime. Get in line to feel the pressure from the lack of cash. The world's a piggy bank, I'm trying to crack its back. I make noise like crickets in silence. To awake closed eyelids, we're slaves to sirens. Shipless pirates in search for gold. A shadow cast like Nazi camps. Fuck blue eyes, they kill for cash. Fast food instead of gas, this is war, choose a team. I fight with fists and dreams, pissed and free. Life's what you make it and persistence is key to build. We're all mules and 9 to 5s to fill. Fuck cash, it's barter, work smarter, not harder. Stuck in a rat race where they perfect their slaughter. Fuck a king, whether seated on a throne or standing on water. I'm a free man to walk and believe how I choose. Thoughts are just thoughts, take your time but lose. The root of all evil is silver, copper and green. Money is power, they get money from taxes. I'll trust a politician when he lives in my bracket. Got sirens for a whip and it's cracking. With scars on pages, move from plantation to wages. Just to hate one another, you'll never convince me Dr. King died for color. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Influential, imagine moving the world with the wave of a pencil.